What's going on, y'all? So we are back. We are back for another What It Is video. I'm trying to get back on schedule a little bit. Like, y'all know, Tuesday nights is like really hectic, and it's gonna be like that for a minute. And so I appreciate y'all bearing with me as I get the videos and the reviews out in a timely manner. But I'm trying to get you guys these What It Is a little bit earlier. So what I decided to do, as I decided earlier, is if I have time at work or whatever on my break, I'll just, record something for you guys, get them all together. Baby, is my arm? Okay, I just didn't want to be on here ashy because y'all know y'all will read a bitch in a minute and I don't appreciate it, but I'll take it. But anyway, yeah, I just want to give it to y'all in a timely fashion. I don't want y'all waiting all day, but hey, it is what it is. We'll make it do what it do. But I hope everybody has had a beautiful week so far. It's only Wednesday, but I hope your weekend was blessed, okay? And I hope so far everything has been going well. Let's just get up into this edition of What It Is, okay? First of all, I just want to know who told Fall to bring her ass in and then to bring her sister Winter with her, okay? Because this ain't fall temperatures that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? These are winter temperatures, okay? Why are we down in the 40s? It is October. Usually in October at this time, it still be kind of warm outside. I don't understand what's going on, which makes me scared because, baby, I don't need another winter like we had last year because, baby, 2020 took us all out, and then the winter came through and just fucked it all up for real, okay? They said if 2020 couldn't be any more shittier, let's get a winter snowstorm for like 3 weeks, okay? I said, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I done already ordered my boots and everything so I can be ready just in case, but I can't do it anymore. I'm tired, all right? But anyway, getting into this, What It Is. First of all, we have to say and send out, unfortunately, some condolences. Snoop Dogg, he lost his mother, Beverly Tate, this past Sunday. I don't think they said what the cause of death was, but I do know that she has been sick. And I do remember him posting something about pray for him or pray for his mother, pray for the family or whatever. And now I guess we realized that it was more serious than we thought it was. And it's unfortunate to lose a parent, but pretty sure she lived a good life. I'm pretty sure he did everything that he could to make her comfortable and be a good child to her. So condolences to him, condolences to his whole entire family, and also condolences go out to Freeway. If y'all don't know Freeway, listen, y'all gotta go back to when The Rock, okay, was the motherfucking Rock, okay? When there was Rockefeller, when there was that division of Rockefeller and then state property, okay? Listen, Dame Dash, Freeway, the Young Guns, all right? Memphis Bleak, okay? I could just go on and on and on. That was the glory days, okay? Rockefeller, Jay-Z, and them, before they had that split, it was all to the good, okay? I'm finna go home and watch State Property and State Property 2. Girl, I keep telling y'all, classics, okay? But Freeway, he was in State Property 2, okay? He was the one that was in jail with, oh my God, what was his name? Not Miss Bleak, but, oh my God, what the fuck is his name? And I can't do it because I'm on my phone. I can't look him up. Y'all know who he is. Is it Memphis? No, it's not Memphis Bleak. The big, y'all know, okay? And that probably is, no, that's not him. Oh my God, what is his name? Because he was in State Property 1. He was the main character. Y'all put it down in the comments. It's at the tip of my tongue. I hate when that happens. Brain farts. Oh my God, and it's going to bother me. And watch it come to me as soon as I hit stop. Memphis Bleak was Jay friend. Freeway. Okay. Girl, it's bothering me. It's bothering me. But y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Big boy. Okay. But yeah, he was in a jail cell with him in State Property too. And he was the Muslim because I believe he's Muslim in real life. And unfortunately he is mourning the loss of his daughter. She was 21 years old and she died following the battle that she was battling with cancer. Y'all already know how I feel about cancer, and I'm pretty sure we all feel the same way. It is a terrible illness, disease, whatever you want to call it. It's just terrible. The things that it put the body through, and you seeing your loved ones suffer, and you can't literally do anything about it. And it's not one of those things where you can be like, well, just let it, it'll wear off and you'll be better in a couple of days. No. I have a friend, as y'all already know, who's been battling cancer for the past 6 years. And she's young. She's my age, okay? Imagine that, all right? That's a mind fuck. Sometimes, I don't know, when I was younger, I used to think that cancer came through with people when they were like in their 60s or something like that. I don't know why. And this is probably when I was a kid. But then, you grow up and you see that it affects even certain cancers that they say, you should only get checked out at this age or whatever. We're seeing younger people getting them these days or whatever, like breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, pancreas cancer. It's a lot. It's a lot. Skin cancer. I hate it. And I feel for him so bad, because not only did he lose his daughter like a few days ago, he lost his son, who was 20 years old last October. Literally a year ago, he lost his 20-year-old child. I said, it just reminds me of my grandmother. Like, I just don't know how I would feel if I was a parent, knowing that I done lost my kids back to back and my kids left before me. I would never want my kids to leave before me, because I just wouldn't be able to deal with that pain. Like, it's a toss-up. I just wouldn't be it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. And I think about my grandmother. I told you guys, my grandmother, she dealt with this because her only son passed away, and then 4 months later, her second oldest daughter passed away. One passed away and one was murdered, but it's crazy. So my heart goes out to him, and I just know if I had to deal with something like that, y'all already know, y'all probably would never see me again, because I wouldn't be able to get over that. If it's my mom, and it just makes me think, because my mom going through her health issues, she's trying to get that shit on track, and I ain't even gonna lie, part of the reason why I've been feeling the way that I feel sometimes recently is because I've been worried about my mom. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't want to get that phone call from my sister saying something happened, or get the phone call from a hospital saying that she deceased or something like that. I don't want that to happen, girl. Anyway, that just took a whoa, that just took a somber ass turn. Okay, let's get back up into this thing. But condolences to Snoop Dogg, and condolences to Freeway. I pray everything works out for them. Moving on from that, truth be told, it really was not much in entertainment to really talk about. Alec Baldwin and this whole situation on that set, baby, it's gonna be some lawsuits out the ass, okay? Because I would be suing left and right. I'm not gonna necessarily say Alec Baldwin is responsible. I don't know if it's his actual movie that he was on. It was this movie called Rust, okay? Now, prior to what happened, the incident that happened that I'm about to tell you, they said that, people on staff, like the union people, they were complaining about unsafe conditions, working conditions, you know what I'm saying? And, they walked off because of this, because the needs and the safety protocols wasn't being met. And so because of that, they brought in these non-union folks that they bring in all the time when people go on strike and stuff like that just need jobs, and they call them scabs and shit. But they already did that. And then on a few days later, I think it was Sunday, was it? Or it was probably before that. No, it was before that, because I was at work when we got the news about this. Alec Baldwin was on the set, and he was given a prop gun, and the gun went off, and come to find out it had live rounds in it, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, what the hell? My cinematographer by the name of Helena Hutchins, she was 42 years old. She was killed, and it wounded director Joe Souza, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, this just don't make no sense, and this is not going to end well, and this is about to change a whole bunch of shit on sets, okay? Because I just don't understand the reason why you would have live rounds in a prop gun. Why that was you playing with a real gun? Okay, so y'all be putting real guns in there, using it as props. I thought y'all be having plastic shits on there or whatever. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, this reminded me of the whole situation that happened with, go back some years. I don't know if y'all remember the movie The Crow. Okay. Bruce Lee. Y'all know Bruce Lee. Everybody know Bruce Lee, the famous martial artist, Chinese martial artist. Listen, his son Brandon Lee was on the set of The Crow, and he died on the set of The Crow because somebody had put live rounds in the prop gun and he got shot back. This is all reminiscence of this, you know. And this, like, I feel for people who actually do stunt work, because y'all gonna have to take different protocols and set up unions and stuff to help y'all out, just to make sure everything is being safe. Mind you, they said that they had they was like, the gun was used to, like, crew members doing target practice. It was some guns that was used by crew members doing target practice, and they had told them that it was all to the good, so it was safe. It's not Alec's fault, because Alec didn't know. You know, Alec didn't know that the bullets was in there. That's unfortunate, because he was told that it was okay to use. And so all of a sudden you give me this thing, and now you got this on my head, like, I didn't kill somebody by accident, somebody that was a mother, you know, and wife, you know. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. Okay. And people was leaking text messages and stuff telling people how it was bad on the set, the conditions just wasn't right, and they were complaining about it, you know. And I just, you just got to be safe. You just got to be safe. And if you feel unsafe, it ain't no amount of money that you should be able to take to put yourself in these unsafe conditions and to put your life at risk. Because at the end of the day, these people really don't care. And as soon as you gone, the very next day, they'll have somebody there to replace you. That's just how it goes, okay? They really don't value your life. All of this could have been avoidable. Could have been avoidable. Did not have to happen. All we had to do was check, okay? That's why it's called, like y'all be telling us, do your research, proofread, do this. That's what they told us in school, right? You got to proofread stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's why we have spell check, okay? Now, if we can do that with words and things like that, how come we can't check the items that we are with or have and all that, especially in a dangerous situation like this, okay? But, yeah, that's messed up. Like I said, it is going to be a big fallout from that, and things are probably going to change from that, and lawsuits out the ass, okay? But moving on from that, Kim Kardashian and her Skims brand, they are announcing a collaboration with Fendi. I'm not that type of girl, okay? But I did look at the stuff, and I just wanted to mention it for my, my girls that's probably into the fashion stuff or whatever. It was cute. It was cute. I ain't even gonna lie. That purple one was cute. I said, all right, that's nice. I'm still not gonna buy it. I gotta be loyal to the soil, okay? I gotta be loyal to the skin. Now, let me stop. Dead ass, okay? But, congratulations. That's cool. That's a big look for Kim. Y'all, I really don't like, no, that's not the right words. I really do not like Kim Kardashian, okay? Let's be clear. I don't like some of the stuff that they done, okay? I don't like, say for instance, since we want to keep it a buck and people be like, we want to pick and choose when we want to be mad at somebody, Kylie Jenner just got called out again for blackfishing in her pictures, okay? Saying that, she got a tan and it's a little bit darker than it usually be. I said, why are we surprised? Why are we surprised? Girl, I see, and that's certain things like that stops me for wanting to support certain people, okay? And when I say support, like, give my dollars behind, okay? I would never buy something from them Kardashians, no shade. They provide me with some giggles sometimes here or there. They don't necessarily bother me, but their history and some of the things that they've done bother me. So therefore, I just can't financially support them like that. I don't follow them on social media. I did used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I ain't even gonna lie, that was some classic TV, okay? Listen, at the very beginning when they had their original faces or a version of their original faces, baby, It was some good times, okay? It was Kim, there are kids dying, all right? Like, listen, it was a good time. I would never forget that episode though, when that diamond did fall up in that water. That was funny. Like, she was really down there trying to find. I said, girl, that diamond is gone, okay? It is good as gone, and you can afford to get something. I know it's probably sentimental, but go ahead. Baby, I forgot all of that about the fact that Kim used to date, what's his name? What is his name? Why I'm so bad with names? What's the Bush guy? What's the Bush guy? The black guy that she was with? The footballer? And then went with the basketball star, Chris Humphrey. Reggie Bush, okay? It was Reggie Bush. I said, yep, she was with him for a minute, and then Reggie Bush went on ahead and got married to a woman that looked damn near like him, and all their kids look alike. They look like they can be cousins or some shit, okay? Or brother cousins. I said, what in the what? If I can't have the original, let me go get a duplicate. I was like, listen, okay, that was a little weird, you know? And then, like I said, with Chris Humphries, that shit that didn't last, I said, girl, I just didn't see it for him, for Chris and her. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and I knew it wasn't gonna last. But hey, congrats to the girl. You know, that empire's still going without them TVs, and you know, we have to face the fact that the Kardashians, they're cemented in whatever it is. Okay, they're never going nowhere. Okay, moving on from that, I'm mad that I spent all that time talking about them. Ooh, moving on from that, we got some more stupid news, unfortunately. Morgan State University was having their homecoming this past Saturday, and an 18-year-old student got injured in a shootout because basically they was outside and somebody drove past and started shooting. So it was a drive-by. And I don't even feel like he or she, whoever it was a target. They just was at the wrong place. They was at the right place at the wrong time because this freaking drive-by shooting. Now, why would you do that? Okay? You know that people, it's stupid. You know that people are going to be out because they are celebrating. It's homecoming, you know. Probably didn't have a homecoming last year because of the pandemic, and then you going to use this time to do whatever it is that you want to do and hurt somebody in the process. I just don't understand. Baby, the way that they be shooting around my house, girl, y'all thought that one video when I was like, they shooting outside? Is them bullets, bitch? And you saw I didn't really react, like duck down. First of all, a big bitch. Second of all, I'm so goddamn used to it at this point. Them motherfuckers are getting so bold to the point that they are letting off shots like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like in broad daylight. And I'm like, are you serious? And no, it's not firecrackers, okay? And yes, I'm still on the apartment hunt. I had to put that to the side for a minute because like I told y'all, I was getting frustrated with it. And then, you know, life got into the way with my mom and her health issues. So, you know, it just wasn't that important. You know, I was focusing more time on trying to go kick it with her, make sure she was okay and all of that. But now, bitch, she looked like she on the up and up, hopefully. And Ashley really gotta just go back on her grind, you know what I'm saying? I will tell y'all this. Part of the reason, let me tell you something. There is nothing like realizing that you're about to be paying off a certain bill or debt that you have, okay? And I had posted this on Twitter probably a few days ago, how I was looking at some stuff. I'm about to be real with y'all, okay? I'm transparent. I got an IRS debt, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was getting to me because, first of all, I didn't know. This is at the early stages, and it was a mess up on my part, and it was also like naivete. I just didn't know. You know, YouTube, when you get on YouTube, for those that want to start YouTube, you have to remember, and I'm just giving y'all a little something. When y'all start getting y'all accounts monetized or whatever, you have to realize, just put some money to the side. Don't spend that whole check if you don't have to. Put some money to the side so you can put it on your taxes. I don't know if it's a way that you can put it in there on AdSense so that they can take some of the taxes out, like you do your job on the W-2 and all that stuff. but they don't do it for YouTube like that. And if they do, I haven't figured out how. And especially in my earlier days when I really started getting little checks here and there, I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? So, and a couple of times, I didn't get the form. They sent it, but I don't think they sent it to the right place, so I never got the form for it. You know, they give you like this 1099 miscellaneous form. And so I never received it. I didn't know anything about it. I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that that's what you had to do. Like, you had to claim it on YouTube or on your taxes or whatever. So I was being naive. I didn't know. And then they caught up with me because they was like, girl, you owe this and you owe this. And I said, excuse the fuck out of me. What you talking about? What are you talking about? So some stuff went down and it was just like, I just wound up having a debt. And it just seemed like each year it just became more and more and more. And I was just like, you know, back then I only had a part-time job. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, you know, and at one point I didn't take it seriously. So of course they was accumulating fees and stuff like that. So I was like, really? And I'm just looking like, Ashley, you need to do something about this shit before them motherfuckers come. That's why I'm always saying, do not play with the IRS, okay? And it was like, you need to do something about this before they come for your ass and you know you was not fit for jail, okay? And I said, girl, yeah, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do, bitch. And it wasn't that, I was just young, dumb, naive, didn't know how stuff worked or whatever, you know, literally thinking you could just put it all to the side and they ain't gonna say nothing to do nothing. My mom was like, girl, if you don't start, here, do this, do that. I was like, okay, you know, buckle down. And when I used to get on here and I'll be talking about, you know, I'll be wanting opportunities and trying to, you know, see a level of success or whatever where I'm comfortable, that was part of the reason. Because I just wanted to be debt free. You know, you got student loan debt, you got IRS debt, you got bills that, you know, your monthly bills that always come for your regular utilities and things that you're using. I just felt like, bitch, shit is just coming down on me, okay? And I just couldn't do it. But, and I'm one of those people that's like, I don't want to ask for help. And so because I was not asking for help, it was stressing me the fuck out, okay? And this was probably like, I'll say about around last year or maybe 2019, I started, you know, easing up on myself and being like, okay, girl, you know, you got this. Come on now. And it just, I was trying to get out of that funk. And that was part of the reason. So, you know, that contributed to my depression, debt, and all that. Because I was just like, I don't see a way out of this. But eventually, like, I was looking at some things, and some things have been looking up. And I was just like, look at God. Because probably by the middle of, and probably even sooner than that, I'll probably say, probably early spring next year, most likely I will be done with that IRS thing, you know. And I'm just like, whew, you know, just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and not just giving into the depression. I mean, I did kind of, but it'll get better, okay? It'll get better. Sometimes you just gotta hang in there, baby. There have been times that I was in there, girl, a mess, okay? I just wanted to put that out there. Because I wanted to be real with y'all, for real. But, yeah, that was a little bit, you know, hang in there, y'all got this. Moving on from that, Bow Wow, let me just tell you this. Bow Wow is the type of person that I really don't like. Bow Wow used to be so fun back in the day when he was young. Like, look, Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so good across the floor. Let me tell you something. He was the shit back in the day. Okay, you could not say nothing about Lil Bow Wow to me, all right? Nothing negative or whatever. Shad Moss, grown up Bow Wow, I just don't, he's so arrogant, he's so cocky, and he do stuff for attention all the time. Now, you had this woman come out, say that she was pregnant or you was the father of her son. You didn't necessarily deny it, but you all of a sudden started claiming him because I guess the paternity test determined that you were the father, and I think the boy looked kind of like you too. I can't remember, but does he? Okay, but either way, you were proving that you were the father. You go on Growing Up Hip Hop, Atlanta. You do the paternity test, and it said that you was the father. Then you put up pictures with the baby, claiming it. Then all of a sudden, the girl, I think her name is Olivia, she comes out basically talking about deadbeat dads, okay? Basically saying that you're not taking care of your responsibilities. Then recently, right before the Millennium Tour started, you get up on Instagram and, you're answering questions to people and or Twitter or whatever, and basically implying that the only child that you have is your daughter. And then it comes out saying that the reason why he's doing this is because the mother of his son is trying to take him to court to put him on child support. I don't see absolutely nothing wrong with her putting him on child support, given that they are not together and they're not in a relationship, and they basically have no real relationship with each other. So therefore, you cannot evade the financial responsibilities that you have, whether you're going to be in the child life or not, okay? So because of that, you want to go on Instagram or Twitter and put out on social media that the only child that you have is your daughter. And then the paternity test comes back again saying that you are the father. And now it's, I'm so glad and I'm so happy to be the daddy, and that's my boy. I would be so mad if I grow up and if I Google my daddy and I Google my name and I be like, so this what you did? You tried to deny me at first and you already knew? I would be so mad. Y'all gotta stop playing. If y'all don't want these troubles with these baby mamas and, child support this and court this and drama this, strap it up, okay? Put a condom on. Like, come on, it's that simple. It's that simple, okay? Because you can't trust people that say that when some women lie about being on birth control. And women, we need to protect ourselves too, because we don't want no STDs or nothing like that. Come on. Like, we gotta be safe out here. We gotta be safe out here. You don't want ain't shit niggas to be your baby daddy, okay? No matter how popular or, financially stable they are, they can still be ain't shit niggas, okay? Let's do better. Meanwhile, speaking of kids, another woman, which will make alleged child number 15 of DMX, has come forward saying that DMX is her daddy. I said, what? DMX was bang, 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 ski, 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 okay? Like he had a kid for every bang, 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 and a ski, 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 bitch. I'm sitting here like, wow. And basically, she was like, he my daddy. They got to get a paternity test, and truth be told, they're getting a paternity test for all of his kids to determine the legitimacy of his offsprings, in order to divide up the estate. Okay, they're trying to see who's going to be in charge of the estate, and I think his kids that he have with his ex-wife Tashira, they're the one that's the administrator of the estate right now, temporarily, I guess. We did hear about the girl that he was with, his girlfriend, and the mother of his youngest children, tried to get the kids as the administrator, and they said no. Okay. But this is crazy. First of all, they said the estate was like $1 million and only a few assets. Okay. And I don't know if his sales went up after he passed away, because usually when they're a celebrity and they're popular, that's what happened. The sales of their albums and stuff goes up. I do know that last album that they put out, was Return to Exodus or something like that, I don't think it did that well. It didn't do that well, and it really wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. It sounded more so like a compilation album than anything else. But get that DNA test. And truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if that test come back and it say that it is his child. But yeah, things happen. Like I said, we got to be careful. Can't fall for the pitfalls of, groupie this, groupie that, women this, women that. I often think if I was a man, if I was a man, would I be a hoe? Like, I ain't really have a real hoe face. I got real hoe tendencies, okay? I'm just, and y'all already know that. I got bird tendencies like a motherfucker, okay? I just, I preach a lot of stuff and I say a lot of stuff. And I say, if I was a man, I think I probably would have a couple of kids. just, that's why I say what I say, because like right now, like, and somebody had posted this, like they was upset that they let their 20s get away and they didn't have a whole phase in their 20s, and I feel the exact same way. Like, I did some stuff, but I wasn't like doing my thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a little shy with it or whatever, maybe because I don't really talk to nobody, but I just wonder, you know what I'm saying? If I was in a different body, how many bodies would I have on me for real, for real? Would I still be the same person that I am? Like, I be thinking these things, okay? I really do. Y'all be having the same thoughts. Don't act like it's just me. But anyway, moving on from that. Willie Taylor, people that we ain't heard from in a minute, okay? They just play around in the background. Girl, we ain't heard about Willie, aka Willie from Day 26, and Shonda, his wife. Okay, the last time some of y'all probably heard about them was when they was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. All right. All of a sudden, now I used to follow Shonda on Facebook. You know, that's Chi-Town right there. Okay, so we already knew each other, whatever. Well, not personally, but I knew of her. She knew of me. It is what it is, okay? Through internet. And, you know, Day 26 was the band, okay? That Diddy can be a crook, and you can say all you want about that man negatively, but when I tell you that motherfucker put out some good shit and he put together a good band sometime, girl, I can literally sit here and say I'm one of the few that actually saw the band, okay, live before they broke up. And when I saw them at the Big Jam the first time, I said I knew they weren't gonna stay together. When they was on stage, I said, if I didn't know from looking at the series making the band, I knew when I was looking at them perform on that stage, them motherfuckers is not gonna stay together. It was a lot, all right, a lot. But he hit gold with Danity Kane and you know, oh my God, Danity Kane, and then Day 26. What was the white boy name? Donnie. Was it Donnie? Okay, Donnie Klang or something like that. Oh, bitch, Donnie album was jumping too, bitch. I had that thing too. I said, all right, Lil Vanilla Ice Jr. Okay, it was cute. It was Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had a little black flavor to it because it was Diddy that did the album, whatever. But it was cute or whatever. Where he at? I ain't heard nothing about him. I gotta look him up. Okay, but you know, we talking about Willie and Shonda. Girl, we ain't heard about them in a long time. And I had to unfollow her because she it's not that I don't like people, it's just that I don't like seeing certain things on my social media. And, you know, I believe certain stuff, and, you know, she was spelling some ignorant stuff. I just can't remember what it was, but I know that was the reason. But anyway, all of a sudden, she came out and basically said that her husband left her and the kids. I said, wait a minute, what? So y'all getting a divorce? Because the last time I heard from them, she had just had like another baby, okay? They got 2 young kids plus 2 older kids, you know? Their son is probably, 16, 17 years old. Their daughter, I think, is probably around the age of, between 12 or something like that. And then they got a toddler, and then I think they just had a baby probably like a couple of years ago or a year or two ago, right? And I was just like, what you mean he just left? You mean he just picked up the keys and left and didn't say nothing? He said he was going to the store to get some cigarettes and never came back? Is that what you're talking about? He was supposed to bring home some milk for the cereal and never came back? He was supposed to bring home some bread for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and never came back? Is that what you're trying to say? What's going on? Girl, she was like, you know, but I'm gonna be all to the good. You know, my man just left and, you know, talking about something, he need a break. Okay, I don't get a chance to get no break. And I'm sitting here like, whoa, Willie, you fucked up for that. Okay, I'm ready to go in, like, damn. But I also remember the fact that, because I do follow Willie on Instagram, and I do know that his father recently died, and him and his father was really, really close. So he's been grieving that. And I'm sitting here like, okay. He comes back on Instagram Live and he was like, yeah, I did leave. I'm in Arizona right now. And he really needed to go. And if you looked at him, I don't know if it was stress. I don't know if it was grief. Or it could be a combination of all of that. But he looked Totally different. He looked like he lost weight. He looked tired in the face and everything. This ain't no excuse, but it did. His appearance did kind of worry me a little bit on that Instagram live. He said he was out there in Arizona and he basically felt like if he would have stayed, he would have died. He said, I don't want to die. They are in a toxic situation that he didn't want to go back to. And he was like, basically, if the kids need something, I send it. I've talked to them like 4 times a day, every since I've been gone. You know, you ask for money or whatever, I send it to you. Whatever you need, I send it to you. So it's not like he's technically neglecting her and the kids. He just needed to get away to find his peace, all right? And I understand that. And what people don't get is, I know we're in a marriage and we're in a relationship and we have kids and a family. People look down sometimes because I've seen a lot of negative comments coming saying you can't just up and leave or whatever. You can't just do that. And if your mental health is not all the way there, like I said, he is literally still grieving the death of his father who recently passed. Literally recently, very recently passed. And so mentally he's probably messed up. And it ain't no joke. And he needed to get away. And I feel like that should be okay. Okay, to a certain extent. Like, you're supposed to sit down and you talk about these things with your spouse and y'all agree upon stuff. That's what should happen. Y'all should be understanding and be like, okay, I see what you're going through. And if you feel like you need to take some time to yourself for a moment, do that, but come back, okay? But the way I felt that. And then he posted something, and then Shonda wanted to post something negative, and he was like, come on, quit with this toxic shit, as he responded back to her. Quit with this toxic shit. You know damn well that we talked about this already before I left. We discussed this before I left. So I'm thinking like, bitch, you had me thinking that he just up and left and didn't tell you nothing. Y'all already discussed this. So why bring it to social media? And that was the whole thing of this. Why bring this to social media? It did not need to be on social media, because now you got people judging you. You got people judging him because, Shonda, you're not making the situation look any better by you posting it and making you seem like, woe is me. And then, you know, oh, well, I'm mother and I just don't get no breaks. And that's true. Mothers don't get breaks, okay? And they deserve all the breaks that they can get. But like he also put out there, and then some of the friends or whatever was like, if you needed a break, all you had to do was call us or whatever, and we would have been over there and let you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, you know? And at this point, I feel like it's miscommunication. And if you saw, I feel like that marriage should have been over. You know, if you was looking at Love and Hip Hop, he was cheating on her, she was cheating on him. And next thing you know, they popped up with a baby, and then it was some more stuff that came out about them. And next thing you know, they popped up with another baby. Babies do not keep you in a relationship. Baby does not make a marriage or a relationship work. Baby do not keep people there, okay? It's not a fixer. It's just bringing another human being into the mess that you already have. And as we can see, this is very toxic. Could Willie had dealt with this a different way? Yes. Did we need to know about this? No. And if she could have just, truth be told, it was a, I don't know, like, how can you do this and I can't type of situation? Like, I wanted to do it first type of situation. And I feel it. I see both sides. I'm a see both sides type of person, and I can call out wrong. Okay. Yes, that man is going through some stuff. You know, he felt like, as he said, he didn't want to die. He's going through a grieving process or whatever. He needed some peace. Okay, that's fine. You guys talk about it, and then you come to a conclusion and a compromise. And if you go both agree that, you know, you need to get your mental health together, let him go do that, and then come back to the family, and then I'll let you go do what you have to do too. That's a compromise, okay? Don't bring it to social media so that people can pick sides and call you out. But then you say all of that, Willie, and you're supposed to be out there for your peace, but yet you're posting these photographs on Instagram, and we're like, so you got a photographer out there? Who taking the pictures? For somebody that need peace, you're taking these staged ass pictures. And see, that's where it fucked up for me with you, okay? Because I was on your side. I was really on your side, you know? And I'm like I said, Shonda needs to get her breast too, because she got 4 fucking kids, okay? I'm like, drop the motherfuckers out. I just don't see how women with multiple kids, and especially single mothers, oh my God, my heart goes out to y'all. Y'all are the GOAT, okay, who actually take care of y'all kids, because y'all the main ones that need a fucking break, okay? Baby, I can only imagine with one, but having multiple, and then you're a single mother? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My heart goes out. My heart goes out because, baby, I just couldn't do it. But it just seems weird. Like, if I need peace and I'm trying to get my mental health back on track so that I can be stronger and there for my family, because he said he was coming right back. I'm coming right back. You know, he said that. But you out there with a photographer taking pictures like you about to be a stock photo or some shit. Like, it's weird. It's weird. If I need all of that, bitch, I'm to myself. I'm not posting nothing on Instagram. I'm not posting captions. I'm not responding to nothing. My phone is on for my family. Other than that, nothing. Okay? And now I'm looking at it like, really, you're looking a little funny in my eyes right about now. Okay? You really are. Shonda, I ain't like the fact that you brought that shit to social media. But, hey, it is what it is, you know? Moving on from that, the Housewives. Ooh. Y'all, I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Somebody called me in the middle of the night, 2 nights in a row, and tried to cut. I'm not gonna put my business out there, but baby, I was over it. Don't do that shit, because then you interrupt my sleep and I can't go back to sleep. Oh, it's just messed up. But anyway, the Real Housewives of Atlanta news, okay? So they have confirmed who are the full-time cast members, all right? Who have peaches now. Kenya Moore is coming back. I heard Kenya Moore got disqualified, eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. I really thought that she was going to go far. I wasn't watching, but I was actually rooting for her to go far, to be quite honest. You know, her and Iman. I saw Iman's recent performance that they did to Like Us, you know. Okay, it was cute. I liked it. But yeah, they said Miss Kenya got eliminated. I really wanted her to go to the gold. I actually wanted her to win. I ain't even gonna lie. I was rooting for Miss Kenya. I wasn't watching, but I was rooting for her. That's because I don't watch competition shows like that. I can't. Just tell me who fuck win, and I'd be like, yay. You know, as long as a black person win, yay. Somebody that I really like. Well, I don't really. Kenya don't annoy me as much as she used to. So, you know, it's cool. All right. Kenya Moore, she got her peach back. Candy is coming back. Sheree is coming back. And I think Sheree actually got the joggers and, you know, She by Sheree or whatever coming back. Or I ain't even gonna say coming back, but actually coming to fruition. I said, oh, okay, so we finna use the show to promote that. That's a good look. But at the same time, what exactly do we want from Sheree? I mean, is that why we haven't really been hearing anything about Tyrone? Okay, because you know Tyrone is out of jail, but we ain't really been hearing no discussion about him, okay? So maybe that's going to be her storyline. Drew Sidora, girl, I don't know, okay? Like, what's she bringing? She annoyed me last season, like, and I was so mad because y'all know I was here for Miss Drew. I used to have a crush on Drew. When she was up in Trey Songz video, this is the last time. And she was playing the other woman, I should say. I was like, all right, Miss Drew. Ain't you from Chicago? Hey, girl, hey. Girl, she got on the Real Housewives. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, bitch, I know Drew. That's my bitch, all right? You know, I used to have a crush on her. Girl, she got up there talking about some Delilah spirit and shit, and I'm sitting here like that. Now, Drew. No, ma'am. Okay? No, ma'am. She just turned me off. Her and her husband, okay? Is Ralph back from Tampa? Has he done any more solo trips that you didn't know? Now, see, Ralph is the motherfucker that just picked up and left and didn't tell a bitch what you do. Now, that's how you get mad at a bitch for doing some shit like that, okay? But also, who else is back? Marlo Hampton, she got her peach, okay? I said after all these years she been on there, now you finally give her a peach. Okay, and then of course we got Sonya Richardson Ross. Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest. I only want to really see how Sonya is going to do because, we haven't seen her on reality TV in a long time, and with a ensemble cast instead of just being her and her family. I'm not too, like, oh my God, excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. I need to see a trailer. I need to see something. The trailer dropped for Portia's new show. And baby, the ghetto. Baby, a mess, okay? A mess that I will be watching. Listen, I still like Portia. I don't care what nobody say. I still like Portia. That bitch is wrong as shit, okay? But I still like that hoe, and I'm gonna be watching it. I did not say I was gonna be reviewing it, but I will be watching. They gonna be throwing hands on that, okay? Listen, and her family finna keep it the motherfucker real, okay? That was like, why he on his fourth wife, okay? What? You get married to him? Oh my God, who is this? Okay, the women of the family were not playing, okay? So I'm here for that. All of a sudden, I just saw somebody start fighting or whatever. I don't think it was Portia. I think it was her family members finna fight Simon or whoever the fuck. Baby, if it was her, either way, this why you wanted your own show so you could do what you gotta do. I feel it. Which makes me feel some type of way because, Candace was feeling some type of way because they said Andy said something about how, with the fight with Monique and Candace or whatever, this ain't no Love and Hip Hop or whatever, you know what I'm saying, Bad Girls Club. But you allow this to happen on the show, on the network as well. So I'm confused, but hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, I'll be watching. Sydney Starr was on the Real update. And they was basically just talking about the fact that, you came out talking about something that you and Darius McCray was together, but then he denied it. And now you talking about something basically that she don't think that neither her nor Darius knew how hard this was going to hit. And, we see that society was not ready for this type of relationship at all. And I'm sitting here like, so was y'all in a relationship or not? Okay. And truth be told, I don't understand why The Real even took time out to bring this bitch on the show. All right. Because I really just don't like her. And it is really looking like it's attention seeking because now it's, oh, we were just friends and, we friends and he's a very good friend of mine and that's all I'm gonna say. He fun to hang out with and I'm a fun girl and yada yada yada. And my whole thing is this: they probably did something with each other, and I wouldn't put it past him. But at the same time, it's Sydney Starr, and she probably put that shit out there for attention, and he wasn't ready for that to come out. That's probably what it was. And I'm so glad that they brought up on The Real the whole situation about what she did with Chingy, because she did this shit before, and I don't like it. And let me just tell y'all this: there are certain people in the trans community that I do not respect, and she is one of those, okay? Because she gives trans people a bad name, okay? Like, no, don't be out here tricking motherfuckers, okay? Don't be out here doing that and then putting them on blast and then trying to destroy careers or whatever, because we know that, unfortunately, in this day and age, people still are not open-minded to that type of relationship, which they should, because love is love, but they're just not ready for it, unfortunately. And you out here damn near almost fucked up Chingy's career because you lied about what you was doing with him and you wasn't even really doing it. I don't like shit like that, okay? So F Sydney Starr, she's an attention whore. Anyway, moving on from that, Floyd Mayweather, I don't understand what's going on with this toxic and fragile masculinity that is happening. A fan, he was a white boy. He had black nail polish on his fingernails. And a lot of them wear black nail polish, okay? If men wear nail polish, most of the time it's black nail polish. They've been doing that since the goddamn 80s. Actually, they've been doing it probably since before then. And it doesn't mean anything about their sexuality, masculinity, or anything like that. Does not mean that they're gay or whatever. He saw Floyd Mayweather, wanted to get a picture with him. Floyd Mayweather literally said, nah, man, I ain't taking no picture with somebody, no dude that got polish on his nails. Are you serious? Are we really that I'm like, oh my God, you guys are dumb. Okay? If you ain't want to take a picture, just say, listen, bro, not now, no pictures. And just kept on going. But to say because he got polish on his nails, get the fuck out of here. Like, ugh. That's why I can't support certain people. Because y'all just so dumb. Moving on from that, Dionne Ward came out and said that she is not here for this new Whitney Houston biopic. This I Just Want to Dance with Somebody. It's produced by Clive Davis and also Pat Houston. Girl, we already knew Pat had something to do with it. She said, I'm not here for it. Just let Whitney rest. And I am 100% with her. And I think the majority of us are too. I'm tired of the documentaries. I'm tired of everybody coming out trying to use her to get money. The fake ass hologram ass concerts and shit. Leave her the fuck alone, okay? Moving on from that, it's been 3 years since Mac Miller passed away from drug overdose. They didn't get the guy that actually sold him the drugs, but they got the supplier of the drugs to that person who sold it to Mac, and he has pleaded guilty to it. So we'll see how that turns out. And the last thing that I want to talk about is J Balvin. He's a Colombian. Y'all heard of him. Colombian star, music star. And he is apologizing for a controversial music video. I didn't see it. It's called Perra. Okay. Girl, I wrote my R's and everything. But anyway, yeah. And it basically shows him walking two black women on a leash like dogs. It's been removed from, YouTube or whatever. They said they took the video down. People had issue with the imagery, of course, having black women on leashes and stuff like that. And, it's all because, he felt he put out an apology talking about some, he's sorry to whoever he offended, the typical, I'm sorry to whoever I offended, and especially to the black women in the community. And I'm almost, that's not who I am. And I've always been here for tolerance and stuff like that. And my whole thing is, it goes back to what happened on Love and Hip Hop this past week, actually Monday, when Neri was getting in her feelings because she, as a Latin woman who doesn't identify as a black Latin woman, Afro-Latina or whatever, we never heard her claim her blackness if she is, trying to get into black spaces. And this is why we have those spaces where it's just for black people sometimes, because we get disrespected a lot. And, I even mentioned that there are some Latinos and Latinas, Hispanics, that do not claim their blackness. They want to get into black spaces but don't claim their blackness. And then they are very negative towards black people. And look at the derogatory way that these women were treated. And we also have to get on the women who literally took some money just to get on all fours to be derogatory, to be degraded. And that's been going on since, the beginning. We remember when Snoop Dogg had them girls on leashes and shit. We have to want more for ourselves, because if we don't want more for ourselves, that's putting off to other people that, hey, if you cool with doing it, I do it to you too. But that's all I got to say on that one. You guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you later on tonight for Sisters, okay? But I gotta eat the rest of this part-time, baby. I am hungry. These lips are big as shit, okay? And I love them, girl. I love them most, okay? Anyway, I will see y'all later, all right? Peace. Let me get to work before they call me.